Okay, good morning. Just getting some stuff. Today's maintenance day, so I'm in before the timeout. I'm just going to do a quick. We've leveled up the reputation with. Is it the Terrans or the Temporal? I can never remember. Not the Temporal, because I haven't started that yet, so it might be the Terran Task Force, yeah, because I did that this morning. So we've now got a log to go and read. I'm going to do a quick read on the log, see what we're getting from them there, and then I'll go and continue the temporal missions that we were doing yesterday. The one yesterday was researcher Noye coming back to Annoyers with the Annorax, or the Annorax as it should be called, and he's unhappy. Many missions ago we did one of the first temporal ones where we tested three options in a holodeck.
Personal log, Admiral Leeta.
Just let this
Our
go through.
temporal visitors have given us quite a few gifts. At first, my engineers were pessimistic about understanding future technology. A few trips to the agony booth have cured them of their misgivings. Our benefactors have come from our far future to ensure that their world comes to pass. For that to happen, we must defeat the Iconians, and our descendants have given us the weapons to do so. Of course, as Admiral in command of the fleet's flagship, I must insist on the first set of upgrades. Once the Enterprise has the power to dominate the fleet, I can give new weapons to my subordinates.
Yes.
But only to those who prove their loyalty.
Yeah, so the mission we did in the past was we tested out three different scenarios in the holodeck, and the one we chose was supposedly the best option. The first two looked pretty dramatically bad, I must admit. But it ended up researcher Noye, his wife, ended up being killed because in the ship there was damage and she was outside the temporal bubble, and so she died. But she left messages in the shielded memory core, which he read, and then he found out that he obviously knew she was dead, but what he didn't know was she was pregnant. So he was annoyed, pissed would probably be the better word, and so he's been planning his revenge for a while, and it involved in the end stealing the Annorax, disappearing off in time, and then coming back at the same moment that he disappeared, but with a massively upgraded Annorax. So we managed to fight him off. That all happened around there was a meeting to sign a treaty on the temporal laws, but obviously he turned up determined that he wouldn't be tied down by any laws and was going to kill everybody. So we stopped him that time, and now this is the follow-on mission from that. So we'll see what we get this morning. And it is still this morning. I really need to do something about these uniforms, don't I? Not a lot you can do with Paul. I'm just not happy with Fatty there. Definitely not giving him a skin tight suit. So, I wonder why it is I still get him as my... He's not down as my first officer, is he? It's very bizarre. We're getting through this anyway, at least. So that's because there's a... Sorry, I'm rambling. There's a... Oh, better speak to her.
Greetings. It's an honor to finally meet you. Welcome to New Romulus and the first Alliance Summit. The opening ceremonies will begin soon. Until then, please, wait here in the...
Yeah, there's a... The fire-breathing special attack for that ship. It's a 2-minute cooldown, but you can get some very nice critical hits on that.
Meet you.
I mean,
your reputation
I don't know.
You, of course.
I've not got a DPS tracker in that. I'm sure I'm not doing a lot of damage because I've not got great gear anyway.
Thank you for that. On behalf of the United Federation of Planets,
the big hits on
we've
that
quite
are
the journey
a lot,
ahead of us.
you know,
but we'll
pretty
begin
big for
today
me.
by taking that important first step.
Sorry, I talked over the president. Where's Jumpok? Let's go and have a word, see what he's up to.
Come on! Today is a momentous occasion for us all. Let us hope that this conference goes better than the one at Khitomer. You have done well to prove that we need this agreement to succeed. Still, it would be naive of us all to assume that this peace will last any longer than the ones that have come before. More likely, we're on the peaceful side of a giant circle, and it is only a matter of time before we find the side of war once more.
Right. This is going to look silly. I've just had a... I have them occasionally where I have little flashbacks. I doubt whether that'll last until the apportioned time.
Jolan True. Truly, we are witnesses to history. If only my esteemed mentor, Ambassador Spock, had lived to see this day.
Indeed.
When reflecting upon this summit, I am reminded of an ancient Terran saying he once taught me. They shall beat their swords into plowshares. Many here today would see that come to pass for us, I think. And yet, despite the withdrawal
that saying
of the
also
Iconians,
goes the other
we
way.
have many enemies throughout the void. Many worlds must be rebuilt to survive. It seems we have great need of both swords and plowshares. A strong alliance can secure both of them for us.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to last. Let's see what Rom's up to. Probably rifling through somebody's pockets.
While Rule 34 says that war is good for business, I think I've had my fill of it. Still, if what I hear in the wind is true, we're in for a heaping helping of Rule 30. Exactly. And here's hoping that business is good. The markets took a beating in the last days of the war.
Sure.
Greetings. We stand upon the threshold of a great venture for all gentle beings in the galaxy. The Deferi, as always, shall strive to seek a state of balance. This may be our greatest challenge yet, but one we cannot forsake.
Ambassador Pella, there she is.
It is agreeable to see you here. Considering your actions during the Iconian conflict, it is eminently logical for you to be a part of determining the Alliance's path forward.
Elim Garak.
Greetings! Quite the gathering today, wouldn't you agree? One hopes that, amidst all this splendor, the great powers find it in their hearts to remember the plight of Cardassia.
Hello. I've heard this summit is as much about the future of the Four Quadrants as it is a resolution of the war. I'm happy with finding peace, though. We're all long overdue for peace.
The opening ceremonies are about to begin. Ambassador
Sugihara. Ah, I've built those all in the wrong area.
May I
My
have your
flashback
attention?
has just
The summit
flashed
is
back
about
some
to
more.
commence. Please join me in the main conference room now. So glad you could make it. I have to admit.
Okay, move
Is
it,
it
move it,
time?
move it. Ah, damn. My flashback involves that door. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Fellow delegates, honored guests, we stand at a crossroads.
What race is Oseg? Or Okeg? Oh, Klingon down.
Chancellor, that Romulan poisoned his wine. This is Romulan treachery.
We did no such thing.
Dum dum
Mr.
dum.
President, look out!
Now there's a face I don't recognise. I don't think we've met. Oh, that's nice. That'll be very useful. Yeah, I do wish they'd voice our characters. They could do. I mean, I know it's a lot of speaking, but one male and one female voice. They've done it for the Mirror Universe things, haven't they? The new ones, where the character that you are in the Mirror Universe has a voice. So I do wish they'd just do it for both. Oh, wrong button. Excellent. Roland Nebula, getting along.
You. Once again, you meddle in the affairs of your betters, alien.
Hello, Krog.
One that shall be free of your wretched species, I think. And soon.
Yes. I'm just having a quick look. I don't think it matters about knowing anything about yes.
Most astute, alien. Or perhaps a lucky get to this room? A simple matter of putting one foot in front of the other, really. With considerable practice, you may be able to master the technique. Although I have my doubts.
Walking has always been a problem for me.
A simplified but accurate deduction. You must be so proud. One of my people is worth 1,000 of your misbegotten speech. Correct. You are more astute than I gave you credit for, mongrel.
Just in case there's an achievement for this.
Search the skies for a star in the grip of death, and you may find my... Yes, Nakul. Her beautiful radiance will return to the cosmos once more.
That slow stutter there had me worried.
Destiny.
So there is an accolade. I'm glad I did do my little bit of cheating there. It's always nice to have accolades.
Hello. I see you've discovered a temporal anomaly.
Captain Walker. Look at them with their guns lolled across their shoulder, looking all casual, except for Elisa. Good to see she's looking smart.
We detected a time breach in the 29th century. Strangely, we couldn't track the actual traveler, but we sensed a change in history on this day and time. Seemed like a good idea to investigate it. No doubt an attempt to fatally undo the Alliance Summit. Quite the terrorist act. If this summit fails, everything you saw in the future would be disrupted at best. At worst, that future will cease to exist entirely.
2 days in a row where we're going back to the future.
Go to the future? If we're certain they are from Nakul, wouldn't a preemptive strike in this time put an end to any of their future ambitions?
So you would think,
That's correct. The safest course of action is to stop the incursion at its point of origin, the 29th century Nakul system. Time is of the essence. We'll need to leave soon. May I suggest turning over your prisoner to Commander Jirok before we depart?
Jirok, do your thing. No torture. Well, just a little bit.
I'll be happy to acquaint Specialist Krog with the interior of a high-security Romulan holding cell. Good hunting.
Okay.
All hands, brace for temporal shift. Now!
Oof. Off the plastic takes us.
I take it you're seeing the same thing we are. While the Nakul star was ruined by the Toxutat in your time, the fact that it's not a black hole is quite the mystery. Quite so. We're also reading a massive structure of unknown origin near the star. It's a day for enigmas, it seems. Strange. This system hasn't been inhabited for decades. What are the Nakul up to?
Mid-range. I think, if I remember rightly, I'm not going to open the mission while I'm in the middle of the mission, as in, you know, up here. But I think this is, you get the Nakul temporal set from this.
Have violated Nakul space. You shall pay with your lives.
Tadari frigate. Get these guys out. Turn that on. Very annoying little thing they have there, that little green spitty thing. Let's fill one pot up, as it were. So these guys, I'm growing to like these guys. I don't think they're doing an awful lot of damage, but they're at least amusing.
Most of the Nakul are law-abiding. Those radical elements have been a thorn.
Looks like they're getting a bit more thorny. So, off we go. This should be easy enough to do. If anything, I can just go and do a few fleet actions, because the final boss in the fleet actions counts as the Dreadnought, which is, I mean, on one of them is the Borg cube, so I mean that's just simple kill, isn't it? There's almost bound to be one in this mission as well.
This is starting to come together. General Vosk is the leader of a radical element within the Nakul. We've been looking for him for some time. Acknowledged. Sensors indicate she's of Nakul registry, the Envy Destiny.
I am General Vosk of the Nakul. I do not recognize your vessel, and you'll be silent. The goals of a primitive aboard a garbage scow matter...
Three kilometres. Here we go. Let's see what the damage is on that. Oh, I didn't critical, but I did critical with my beams, so...
Bad news. I'm reading multiple Nakul warp signatures inbound to our location.
Okay. We're going to be doing a denial of entry to this thing in front of us, I think. I think the fight in here is, if this is the bit that I remember, the fight in here is quite intense. So you're dealing with the Nakul who have a temporal sort of like phase shift on their armor or suits. And they are, yes, it is the one.
I admire your tenacity, but your struggle is truly in vain. Soon the Nakul will stand first above all. Your kind will be but a memory, replaced by the glory of Nakul!
That's what I mean about temporal shifting. These are quite... to make sure I stay standing. That's why. Get out of it. You also see the trauma mines on the floor. You get those as part of the set when you complete the Nakul set.
All hands, begin temporal shunt for Nakul, for destiny.
Shunting.
Come with us, sir. It's time.
Very well. Computer, initiate self-destruct sequence. Now.
That's not very safe, is it? Didn't have to do any codes or anything like that?
To get this situation under control, and fast. I'm beaming over to join your efforts.
Let's go and pick everything up before we talk to Walker. Okay, I'll build a new little turret haven down here. put that about here, I think. Give me a double. Okay, one will have to do.
I'd prefer... Incoming enemies! Hold the line!
Where from? Oh, good. Right place. Okay. So with next one, it'll be round here.
Damn! They've hard blocked the self-destruct. I'm going to try to bypass the lock. Cover me.
Yes, Captain. Oh, damn it, I went in the wrong place. Here should do. Oh no, going.
More not cool, heading our way.
Going to here then. Come through this door, I think. Oh no.
Looks like they've learned a trick or two from the Borg. Let's download what data we can and leave.
So that went a lot better than it did with my tactical guy when I came through here. Tactical guy, I was falling over all the time. Maybe it's my healers weren't overly bright.
Multiple Nakul life signs detected. They've started using a full data purge. I think I can stall that for a while.
Where's he gone? Oh, there.
Need a little more time here. Cover me.
I hope somebody's stroking their tribble.
Data nodes. Better have a look. It's grim. Destiny is about to explode and the Nakul are on the verge of a I managed to bypass the security protocols on the main...
So that's down there, so I've got time to run around and pick up all my stuff. Obviously there's not a lot of any value here, there's no greens or blues or anything, so it's just stuff to sell or deconstruct for materials. What have we got? Oh, well done. Somebody managed to survive the sick bay. See this? I'm going straight into a fight now without any of my pets out, which is a bit annoying. Blast! I've run out of coffee. This is a disaster. Oh dear. So that's a temporal gateway. Huge temporal gateway.
Shut down the Nakul portal quickly, we'll be facing a full-scale temporal assault. I'm picking up many more Nakul ships in.
Captain Sirius of the USS Vosk. Stand ready to assist. Stop, General Vosk. I will die before that happens.
I'm too far out.
Captain Buckman, USS Tempest. How may we be of service?
Okay, so I managed to destroy it in time. I don't think anything got through. Oh, that was quick. Oof. Didn't even have time to get to that. Maybe I could re-map that onto a mouse button. I might try that. See if I can. Although I doubt whether you can do that. I think I tried on something else. you say. Where's the pass deck? Ah, behind me. I don't know whether we get that for Admiralty stuff now.
That could have gone better. Still, with that data you downloaded and a little luck, your confidence is reassuring. Let's get you back to... Wait. We just registered a new historical record. It appears that General Vosk has been found and dealt with in the distant past by Captain Jonathan Archer.
You know, I actually, when that came out with, what was it, Scott Bakula, wasn't it, playing? I quite liked that. But I only saw a few of them when it started because it was on some weird channel here in the UK. I can't remember which one.
Indeed. We've got our work cut out for us. Are you ready to return to the 25th century?
I am. And I'm leaving lots of mines and my little helpers here as well.
Welcome back. I've asked Temporal Investigations to see what can be done about the Nakul incursions. You'll be happy to know that the summit is still on.
Yeah, so here we go, we're getting the temporal armor now.
Quite
so
a bit of maneuvering to get the Klingons back to the table.
This
Commander
is good for my Reds, I think, as who I usually give them to.
You rest in peace.
I may be completely wrong, but so what? I don't know, because Elise has already got a 4 set, hasn't she? She's got the. Yeah, that's a good one for that. What's Paul got? Not a lot of anything, I don't think. Let's give him that. Cheer him up a bit. So we'll set up, or start building up a set for him. Everything here is
There's been a serious temporal incursion.
Look at the state of him.
Head to Deep Space Nine and use the wormhole to travel to the Gamma Quadrant as soon as possible. Once we're through the wormhole, we'll be traveling to what becomes the new Khitomer system in the 28th century. It's on the fringe of current Dominion territory, so we should be able to transit in time before they're aware of us.
Okay, we'll take that. I think rather than, I don't know how much stuff we need, and if I'm going to let's see if anybody else needs this before I throw stuff away. Elisa, doesn't we know that? Navro, what's he got? That looks. So it's not Paul. Sit's the other one, isn't it? Sit. No, I think I'll leave her with what she's got. That's actually not too bad. So let's salvage everything. I'll keep stacking up those. Again, the thing is, because I've not done any salvaging, and I've put stuff in there to see what you can do, but I don't know whether there's anything that you can craft that's worth anything. That, you know, worth as in you can't get better elsewhere easily. I suppose you can always get better elsewhere one way or another, can't you? But yeah. So Deep Space Nine, what time have we got? I think we've got an hour before shutdown. So I think... Hang on. Episodes... No, it's not that one. Okay, so it's not the last one, but that'll put us in a good position to do the last one. If not when we come back after this shutdown today, we can do it tomorrow. There's a good start. So the good thing is now I'm not having to go and do loads of farming for the fleet holdings at the minute. I'm on a 3-day cooldown while the thing upgrades, so I'm doing bits and pieces on that at the minute. I'm not trying to worry too much about, you know, farming stuff. I just do one bit now and again just to stock stuff up. So, Temporal Reckoning.
We've lost contact with Temporal Fleet Command. No response to hails. Nothing. If the Envoy's Temporal Liberation Front is behind this, we're in trouble. We need to get to New Khitomer and assess the situation.
He's not looking well, is he?
Be ready for anything. There's no telling what could be waiting for us there.
He's not looking well. Okay, this is where we fought researcher Noye in his Annorax.
Not yet. They haven't fully occupied the sector or the station by the look of things, but we need to move fast. Once we get the ops relay online again, we'll be able to call in reinforcements and secure the sector.
The Demosh Destroyer. So, put my threat up. Hopefully to keep him off my little pets. That was some critical. Obviously the turning circle on this is so bad, isn't it? Junior Officer cadre, nothing. Who we get? Nothing great. Krenim. So this suggests to me that Noye is going to be turning up here at some point. Terran ships. That might be worth doing because just one Terran fleet action will get those easily. How am I not getting aggro from these guys? That should repair everybody. Yeah, that's cool. That's the effect from the other carrier that I levelled. It was the other version of this. No, it wasn't. It was the green one. see. Gotta go. Oh, it ran out before it got there. It's a shame.
Target's shields have failed. Core shields failing.
So yeah, I'm getting some decent hits on this. So I doubt it stacks up against anybody who's got serious builds, because let's face it, I've not got serious weaponry. Because what have I've got, yeah, just 12 disruptor beams. But they're doing good enough for me. It's getting stuff down quickly. Just in PvE general running, isn't it? Thing's a problem. Because that does a lot of damage very quickly to my little ships. So we can expect the Annorax anytime, I think. Come on, fill that one. So yeah, that'll be a couple more. I might do another run, or I might do both runs off stream today actually, to get his Nakul set finished.
I agree. They must know we're here. We fought our way in. Is this a trap? Possibly, but not one of my making. It's simple. Beyond, there should be a command-level access console in what used to be the main assembly hall. From there, we can get the ops relay back in. Let's try this door. We're going to have to find another way.
This is the place where the Krenim launched their attack when we were doing the first attempt at the Temporal Accords meeting.
Wait, someone's coming from down the hall.
So we know all about these people. Oh, I haven't done any farming for a while. This makes me feel a bit better. Wasn't exactly. Oh, it's good stuff as well. Temporal jumps there. I don't know if opening these doors again. So it is worth doing. We're going to get a little bit of information here. Now, did I run past a door? No, I didn't, so that's cool. However, did something pretty stupid there. I attacked without doing my...
Enemy reinforcements beaming in at the transporter pads. Try one of the consoles for the main doors over there.
I will do in a second, but I want to go and do the other two rooms first.
Still no luck. Head for the other side door at the far end of the hallway.
Nice of them to automatically flank themselves on me, isn't it? So get another pad here to read. So Daniels did that door anyway. Let's just set this up there. Give me two. Go on. Right, okay, then don't. Dear. Paul's about to go down. That was some nasty stuff then. Whoa. Okay. I wonder what that was. But two doors, give us a double. Okay. I'm sure that's not within the rules, but hey. Nobody said I can't cheat. 36, 45, 55, 11, so 12, 78, 9105. So there's Krog. Now there's a name we know. We've already arrested her in one time.
Hold your fire. I'd like a word with our guest.
He looks very much like Daniels, doesn't he?
Done so very much.
But it's obviously not him now that they're stood together.
You devastated worlds and civilizations, all in the name of your proper timeline. Today, at Procyon V, your reign of terror will end. We will be free. You know Krog, of course, and Boretis. But there's one more player to meet before the end. Come in, my dear. Join us.
Don't mind if I do.
Leeta,
You're probably
slut.
wondering why I'm here. Funny story. When Archer, our Archer, found the Defiant back in the 22nd century, there was a message in her computer. For my eyes only. It took a while to get to me, but it was worth the wait. It was from our gracious host, telling me that the Defiant wasn't an accident, but his gift. The gift of Empire, and an invitation to more. Seems only fair to repay such generosity with a gift of my own. Enjoy. The Terran Empire stands with you, Envoy.
Dun dun dun! Noye.
Ha! Welcome, Admiral, and thank you for the fine gift.
Noye! It's you.
I've been waiting for this for such a long time, old friend. Your alliance is lost, and your life is almost at an end. Our destiny awaits us at Procyon V, my allies. Let us depart.
No, today Azure will be avenged by my hand.
You're not the only one seeking justice today, Vorgon.
As you wish. Make them suffer.
Oh, that's not nice. So can I get my things done quickly when I really need to put my weapons into... See there, the... Whoa! Get out! 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 Good job, folks. Oh, so he was dead even though he was stood up. Okay. Let's just... Not that I don't think anything else is going to come back in, but it's better to be safe than sorry, I think, especially with that AoE damage that they do. Right, I'm going to go back and do that other door before I do that, just in case it's an automatic zoom out. Because I know that there's that door down here, there's obviously people behind it as well. But we'll see what they've got in there. It'll probably just be a cheeky little... Oh, it's an Admiralty, what we got. Nothing much. Some more materials. Cool, so we get another pad. So yeah, Leeta is a nutter. My kind of nutter, going around killing millions of people just for the sake of it. Obviously I've got excuses to do it, but going into a space battle here? I don't know. I certainly know that Procyon V is the next one. As well to pull in.
Well, well. You really did a number on poor Krog and Baradas. I have to...
Sorry for the delay. Let's deal with these terrorists.
Ta-da! Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Command, the USS Tempest at your disposal.
Let's see. Tempest. Save my special attack for now. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Getting within 3 kilometers and blast out that and hope that you get a critical. It's hard to pursue in this thing, isn't it? Because it's so slow. There's one of my other characters has got I can't remember the name of it, but it's after flying this, it's really difficult because it turns and moves so quickly.
Oh, in a word, ouch. You wiped those poor fools out with almost...
I did it too early.
Still saw the temporal beacon. Came as soon as we could.
Terrans. Oh, they're coming from both sides.
Captain Sirius of the USS Okeg. Time to crack some skulls.
Sadly, I don't have the AoE thing on this one.
Captain Walker here. These are all the ships we can spare. Let's do this.
Come here, my pets. So that's everything behind me blowing up. I want to keep you alive until I get near to Chevron. Let's pop out a few more of those.
All ships hold. There are too many of them.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to catch me.
Enough, Leeta. Our battle is at Procyon V, not here. All ships, set course, now!
Ta-ta! Until next time.
Chicken. Chicken.
Sorry we didn't get here sooner. How bad was it? I'm sorry, he was a good man. The war was taking a heavy toll on him, particularly the Battle of Procyon V. The enemy keeps attacking us there, and they're getting stronger each time. Each Alliance victory has come with a higher price, for Daniels especially. Yes, he was a crucial figure in the battle, at the heart of it every time, barely surviving in some cases. And now, he's gone. We might not be able to win it without him.
Okay, so we have nothing to pick up. There's no loot. We've got plenty of people with us. It's nice. But let's go home. So I've not seen any warnings about the shutdown. You usually get one 2 or 3 hours out, and every hour. Check off the old fart. Don't think I've got a full. I've got a. Which set is it I've got on here? It's Kabali, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm not going to mess with that. What have I got science-wise? Hull capacity and crit chance. What's this one give us? So
Noye and his allies have engaged Alliance forces at Procyon V in the 26th century. Your work at New Khitomer allowed us to summon our ships to the battle, but they may not arrive in time. The combined power of the enemy fleet may be more than we can handle. Join the Alliance fleet as soon as you can. We must face the enemy and we must win, or all of history will be lost.
Right, we're getting Trillium D. Engineering wise, what have we got? Oof. So that might be, yeah, it might be worth taking. Immune to the effects of the Delphic Expanse. I don't know anything about that, so I'd have to have a read up, but shield capacity's good. What's this one? Damage resistance. So that might be worth. Yeah, that'll be down a bit on those 4 damage resistances, but up across the board a bit more hull capacity, lots more shield capacity. Yeah, that would be worth having. So but I'm not going to do that now. I am going to stop the recording for today for my online posts. I'll carry on streaming while I just do some messing about in the last hour to the shutdown.